How's it going, everyone? Sniper here, your coach of the Sharpedos, going into week number 1 of the WPL World Pokemon League. We are taking on my good friend Jack, coach of the Camerupts. And if you look at his team on the screen, he brought a lot of his lower tier mons. He has the Volcanion, but he has a lot of lower tier mons. He didn't bring his Klefki, his Blade, his Mega Sceptile, which I thought would almost certainly come. He also didn't bring, if I just go onto this, and I'm on the wrong one, where's his team? It's all the way up here. He also did not bring his Staraptor or his Infernape. So yeah, a lot of his lower tier mons not coming. So yeah, I was like, I guess it's alright. I kind of expected him to, like this, maybe to be a Trick Room team. So I thought that the Dusclops would lead. However, I wanted to play it safe, and I just led Senpai, just in case he didn't, but he did. So I just wanted to switch. I went straight into Fabfish. He does indeed reveal Trick Room. He goes into his Rings of Ice. I think it's meant to be Rings of Ice and Fire, but it doesn't fit. I just go for a Wish. And then go into Beef. He actually goes for Flash Cannon, which I was not expecting. I know I can take one more. And I think he's max HP, and I get min roll, so I don't kill. And I'm a bit frustrated there, because that should have killed. That should have been Mamoswine killing. As soon as that was gone, I could just scold everything. So he sets up another Trick Room. Goes into his Walking, Talking. I don't know what that's meant to be. I go for the Fake Out. He reveals his Rocky Helmet, so I'm like, maybe he's defensive. So I switch into Dr. Fungi, and he goes for Head Smash, and I'm like, because and then I get lucky, and he misses Head Smash, and he's Rock Head. Because I switched out because I thought it was going to go into Dusclops, so it's a Spiritomb, predicting a high jump kick. So I just go for a Spore, put his dead Mr. Mime to sleep, which gives me a safe switch into Beef. So I go for a knockoff, and knockoff is Heat Rock, which I'm really confused about. I don't know why he's running Heat Rock. He goes for Destiny Bond because I'm scuffed, so I can't just click Earthquake. And he doesn't have Trick Room up. He has like minus EV everything here. Like no IV negative nature. He goes into Blade's Dog here, and I don't really know what he wants to do. I kind of predict a switch, so I go for Soak, turn him into Water type, and he's actually Curse, and I'm like, so I go into my Amoonguss, because I will be physical, I'm physically defensive, and I have Rocky Helmet, he's going to be damaging himself. I go for the Giga Drain, doesn't do a whole lot. He's taking damage from Rocky Helmet, and I go for Toxic. Obviously Synchronize isn't going to affect us. He goes for Curse again, and I'm like, okay, I can go for Giga Drain. And then he goes for the Heal Bell, which I kind of expected, and then I'm kind of going, maybe his last move's Moonlight, which I know has low PP. However, I didn't want to stall myself out of Giga Drain. If I ran out of Giga Drain, I couldn't do anything to this thing. So I went into Faireon. I know I'm not going to be able to hit it super effective, but I will be able to eat it up. Like, +3 payback is here nothing to us. And I can see why he's going for payback. However, if he had Trick Room up, he'd like outspeed my team, and then payback wouldn't be as good. I go for Hyper Voice, which does a decent amount. And here, I let Faireon get a bit too low. I'm just here clicking Hyper Voice, but you know, I know I can take one more, but he's a bit too low. Or she's a bit too low, and I'm like, he goes for payback, and it's like, Hyper Voice is a roll to kill. I don't really want that roll to happen, but I stay in. He lives on 1, and I do kind of predict the Moonlight, so I just do that, and now I just switch, going to Senpai. He goes for payback again. Like, that's not doing a whole lot to us, like +3. So I go for Fake Out, and here I go for Zen Headbutt. And it misses, And I'm so glad I didn't click high jump kick then. He heals up again, which really sucks. And for some stupid reason I go into Mamo and he just paybacks and I sack the thing off. Here I misplay by going into Aragon and trying to set up D-dances, which is stupid. And here I pretty much just like send this thing into die. It's like a stupid play on my part. Like, I don't know what I was thinking when I did that. I mean, because I could have done it, switched out into Amoongus, and kept switching back in for Intimidate drop. Now he's only +2. He doesn't decide to set up anymore. He's going to go for Moonlight, but he's like getting low on the Moonlights now. So here I go for Giga Drain. He goes for another Moonlight. And I click Toxic just to see if I can get it, because now I get off a free Giga Drain because he's gonna heal Bell. He's also gonna be taking a little bit of damage to leftovers for one turn, at least isn't gonna come into effect. He goes for heal Bell, which is nice. Which means I get another free turn of Giga Drain. He goes for another payback, and I know that Giga Drain doesn't quite take it out, and he doesn't actually go for Moonlight because he only. Oh no, he does go for Moonlight. Now I think he only has one Moonlight left. However, I'm getting really low on Giga Drain. And yes, this is actually a very long battle. And I'm getting a bit frustrated now because it's just stall now. He's just like. It's getting really annoying. I hate playing against stall. I just don't like it. I prefer him to like set up the 6 and then just like keep sweeping me than him just doing this. However, now he's low enough for me to pretty much kill it with Giga Drain. So finally we get rid of this stupid Umbreon. But at the cost of my Salamence Mouse line. Here he goes into World Turtle. He actually starts setting up Stockpile and I'm like, what? Why would you run a Stockpile Torterra? So I go into Senpai. He goes for another one. I'm like, +2. It still does like 50%. So I just fake out a little bit of chip damage. Tox is gonna do more. I'm gonna Ice Punch, take it down to 5, and here he goes for Rest. And now the Heat Rock makes no sense because he's obviously not gonna have Synthesis. So I get really confused and like that does 50%, and he pretty much just sacks off his Torterra here. So Senpai gets the kill. He goes into Dead Mr. Mine. And I go for an Ice Punch, which doesn't do, like, it does a decent amount. He goes for Trick Room. He goes for Fire Punch, and he gets a crit, and I'm like, ooh. So I go for Zen Headbutt, which does a good amount. If I just click Zen Headbutt twice, I go taking that out. So he gets the crit Fire Punch for the second time. Goes into his Rings of Ice and Fire. I go for Scald. Carelessly cooking Scald, just, he gets his HP back up, so probably should have gone for a Wish there maybe. So here I switch into Fabfish and he's going to get another crit, which sucks because I have to sack this thing off now just to get a Wish off. And here is a massive misplay. I click Fake Out and forgetting his Rocky Helmet. If I just clicked High Jump Kick, that he would have died, so that was a really stupid play. However, here he's just going to die to 2 Giga Drains, because I know I can take a Head Smash. However, I'm pretty sure I'm out of... He goes for Blizzard, which is really weird. Why would he run 500 Blizzard? But I'm pretty sure I'm out of Giga Drains now. No, this is my last Giga Drain. And I've only got this in Fairy left, so it's getting like really close. And I probably just should have switched out. And then I could have like regenerated back up. I go for Quick Attack. He lives on 1. I know I can take a Dark Pulse, and I go for the Quick Attack. And here I make the biggest misplay of them all, and I click Shadow Ball over Hyper Voice, and Steam Eruption just kills us, and Hyper Voice would have killed. So we're gonna lose our game 1-0 with a 10% Volcanion, and I'm a bit upset about that. But it's only 0-1. Other results that went on. Hasten and Ed are the other 2 teams in our division, and Hasten 6-0'd Ed in, I think it was like a 15-turn match. it was just a massacre. It was ridiculous. It was like, it was 2 kills to Excelgor, 2 kills to Mega Aggron, and I don't even know what else got the kills, but it was ridiculous, like how brutal it was just watching it. And then so that puts us third in our division, which and only by, you know, like what, 1 differential. That is perfectly fine with me. And then other games that went on, we had Fahad versus Abe. That was another 6-0, a bit closer. You know, just a couple of misplays. And the matchup was a bit one-sided. And then finally we had Draco X versus Ryan, and the match was 4-0 to Ryan. 4-0 to Draco, not Ryan. And that was a pretty good game because I was watching it alongside him. Zoroark got 2 kills because he completely fooled it, and that's actually pretty funny to watch. Because his Machoke could use rest and it was asleep. Sorry about that. Yeah, so his Machoke was asleep because it used rest, and he went into his Zoroark, which was disguised as Machoke. And with this P2 he went for Psychic, and obviously it was a Zoroark, so he did nothing, and I found that hilarious. Victini also got 2 kills, and so did Reuniclus. So I think there's a lot, like nothing's got more than 2 kills. So the things leading in kills is Zoroark, Reuniclus. I'm doing this by things that haven't died and have 2 kills. So Zoroark, Reuniclus, and Machamp and Exploud are the ones leading in kills at the moment. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for, I believe, there'll be a transaction video up soon. And I know I'm behind on videos, but they will be coming up. There'll be like a massive line of them coming up throughout this week. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.